Yeah,
All
for
right, we're
coming
gonna
in.
go ahead and spark up the fires, fellas. Spark up the fires. All right, what's happening? What's happening? This is a new day. Welcome back. Primarily
Hallelujah.
speaking, is in the building. The day is November the 8th, I think.
Yeah.
November 8th, 2020. This is Primarily Speaking, baby. Show where we love to talk a lot of shit and give our opinion on a plethora of topics from random shit, entertainment, sports, politics, community things, and our favorite segment, Sit Your Ass Down. Now, before we get into everything, I have to say, congratulations to the new president-elect, Joe Biden, and Vice President Kamala Harris.
You gotta get that right.
Kamala Harris. Gotta say it right now. Gotta say it right. Hot damn, fellas. It is a new day. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself. I am your host with the most, man with the gas, Mr. Poppin' 2 quarters. Let me get in that ass. I am your boy Prime. And Azul to the 25.
And you already know what time it is, dog. It's a lovely day. And you got your boy, the Total Package Rex Devereaux, doing this thing again with my little fella here today, co-siding with me, man. My little fella Billy. You got to give it up for him.
Yeah,
He holding it down too. We trying to do everything in the future for them.
Yes, sir.
And we need some more introductions.
Yo, it's your boy Q, the Body Brown.
Body Brown.
Came here to slam your black ass on your back, motherfucker.
You fine.
My name is Bill. But you get to rip this show off today, man. Brand new day in America. About goddamn time.
Yeah.
About damn time.
Hallelujah.
Man. Right about that.
Hallelujah. Man. Let me tell you, man. You can just breathe easier now. And just you notice how this weekend was just so much sunnier. It just been so beautiful this weekend, man. Oh, it's a lovely weekend, man. Let me tell you, man.
The weather was very, very lovely this weekend.
And fellas, I just got one question. How you get fired on your day off? Because that's what happened to somebody.
Yeah, he was out golfing in Sterling, Virginia, I believe is the place.
Having a good old time, yeah.
And then he got the call, nigga, you lost.
You got to come
you lost.
Yeah.
But of course, in good old Trump fashion, he is not going peacefully. He's kicking and screaming. He's saying that there got to be a recount. Which states he ask for a recount?
Every state, though. He just a sore loser, dog.
Pennsylvania.
He want to recount Pennsylvania,
Arizona, Nevada.
Yeah. He want to recount. He already talking about he got his team of lawyers, and they about to do this and they about to do that. But what we need you to do is pack up your shit and get out of there by January 20th, or we coming to get you.
Coming to get you.
We are having a bonfire on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
I agree.
Did y'all see
all up?
Say that again, bro.
If you want the shit, come and get it. But if you don't, we bring it all up. All the shit got to go.
Gotta go. Toss them out. You know how them boys do it, like how when they evict you, you can't pay your rent, they just toss your shit on the curb.
Yeah.
That's what they go do. Just toss that shit out.
Yeah.
Right now, what is it, Rose Garden or some shit like that?
Yeah. Either way, put the shit out. We'll burn it. We'll do everything we got to do to it. As long as he got to go.
Did y'all see all them people out there in front of the White House celebrating?
Yeah.
They was celebrating like it was 1999 all over again, dog. Square Buzz.
But my wife told me this. My wife played me this a video and an audio. Did y'all know they was out there playing WAP?
Yeah.
They was out there playing WAP.
Smoking Joe Biden.
You see what I mean? You can't do that. You can't do that.
They was out there playing WAP.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, did y'all see Joe run to the podium, though?
Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. I love the jog. I said, oh, this nigga got a stride going on.
Wait, hold up.
Stride.
Joe who?
Joe Biden.
Listen, we need Joe jogging less. He need to be load managed throughout this whole term. We have to load manage him. Please load manage Joe.
When I see Joe jogging, I say, look, this Joe got energy. He don't look like he half dead out there. Boy, look young.
Sleepy Joe died yesterday, though. Sleepy Joe gone.
Sleepy Joe is gone. These niggas awake. He woke now.
One of his advisors need to be like, all right, Joe, just slow down for him and let's press the brakes real quick. Let's go easy. Let's take baby steps. Steps.
We got to see woke Joe, man. And Kamala was out there looking good, man.
Yeah, Kamala was out there with her ski week.
Kamala.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
keep calling her Kamala.
Kamala,
The Ugandan
Kamala.
giant, and she's not. It's
Kamala.
Kamala. It's Kamala.
Hey, you can't tell AKA is nothing right now, man. They sitting high. They already been on a high horse, but they sitting real high. They on their tippy toes in that motherfucker now, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Don't say that, man. You gotta get the sisters, man.
yeah, I mean, but I delta down, so I mean, I can't roll with them AKs like
Well,
that.
my cousin is an AKA now. My cousin, you know, Sean is a AKA now.
Sean's, oh man,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
went AKA earlier this year.
and Sean been cool before I realized she's still cool.
Man. Don't say that. Don't do that to cuz. Don't
She
do
should
that
have
to
did
cuz.
Delta.
Hey, Rick,
Hey,
you already
go
know
ahead,
I hey, man, I keep running into him. I can't avoid him.
Can't avoid them. Can't avoid them, huh? Hey, I it's just such a celebratory feeling right now. You know what I mean? I gotta toast up, fellas. Toast up.
Yeah.
Just give a nice little toast.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
In the words of the street prophets, we want the smoke.
We want the smoke,
we want
baby.
the smoke. We want all of it. Lord knows.
You know, and Joe has already said that he's going to put together a COVID-19 task force and get some shit moving. He's gonna do something about this thing. I'm waiting to hear that. I'm waiting to see what that is now. That is one thing that I am looking forward to seeing, because I asked I don't know if I asked you this question, Rex, personally, or I asked it on the show, but now that we have a new president, what is going to be different? How is he going to change how he handles the stuff that we got going on in this country? You know what I mean? I know he said he's going to unite instead of divide. You know, he said he's not the president of blue states or red states. He's the president of the United States. I get all of that stuff, but I want to know what the next moves are. Like, what is going to change? What's going to be different now that we have a new president? Thankfully, a new president.
Before you answer the question, though, you know he stole that line from Obama, right?
What? Which line?
That we're not a coalition of red states or blue states.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. When he spoke at the Democratic convention before he
was president.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Now don't get it twisted.
that.
Don't get it twisted. Now he's a beat biter.
A beat biter.
Yeah, he's a beat biter now.
Yeah, he's known for that.
Yeah, we gotta go with what's the best option right now. But I mean, 2024, we gotta do something different.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Speaking of that, do y'all know that the president has reluctantly, or not reluctantly, he just refused to concede. However, somebody did concede, fellas. Somebody did concede.
Who's that?
Kanye West has conceded his run for the presidential for 2020, man.
He need to concede his black card, man. Square buzz.
He said he's focusing on 2024.
Man, he better focus on his life.
I know, right? His health, his mental health. That's what we need to be focusing on. But yeah, Kanye West has officially conceded. I don't know that anybody cares, but I just thought that was funny.
Nobody gives a shit. Can we call Dave Chappelle or somebody to go get him?
Man, I tried to watch Dave Chappelle. Y'all see Dave Chappelle on Saturday Night Live last night?
I missed it.
It was good. He said a lot of niggas on there. I can tell you that. I ain't never heard them let the N-word fly on
Saturday Night Live.
But he let them shits fly, buddy.
New day in TV then, huh?
He let them shits fly. But I fall asleep watching it, man, because I was celebrating last night. I did a lot of celebrating, so I fall asleep on it. But yeah, man, he was on there. It was good.
Crazy it was, man. Before he got to the game yesterday, I stopped at the CVS, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the lady, on the way out, we was at the cashier on the way out. The lady was like, because I'll grab some beer and some ice and stuff like that from the cooler. The lady said, "What you celebrating?" I said, "Man, I'm just heading over to the game, whatever, get ready for the game." She said, "Well, I ain't drunk in years, but I'm about to pop a bottle of this wine or champagne or something. Joe Biden just won an election."
That's right. That's right. She about to get a ball of Manischewitz. Just for old school sake. And drink it down.
Manischewitz.
Everybody been celebrating this weekend, man. Except Trump supporters.
I know, right? They just mad and angry.
And you know what else? You know who else was mad too? Them brothers that was supporting Trump, dog. The epiphany that we got last week, and we ain't touched too much on it on the show last week. We touched on it a little bit, but we found out some of the reasons why these brothers been supporting Trump and carrying on, like how they was. But it is what it is. Only thing I can say is for people that supported Trump, fuck y'all. For people that didn't vote, fuck y'all. We got our victory without y'all. We don't need y'all. It all good. How about that?
And real quick, Rick, because you told me this a conversation we had. You said that you came across a lot of brothers that said that they didn't vote and they didn't see any reason to vote.
Yeah, very heartbreaking, dog. And just talking to people right down here in Charleston, surrounding areas and stuff like that. A lot of people, I mean, advanced age too, 50 plus, 60 plus, talking about it's a waste of time. It don't count for us or whatever. They just didn't vote. And I mean, you got people at 60 years old that haven't voted at all. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, Brown?
Bruce, at 60, you ain't vote. You grew up during the civil rights.
I know, right? You 60 and you ain't vote. You've been through some of the most tumultuous times that where voting was most important. And here's what I want to say real quick about these brothers that that say that they ain't no reason to vote or whatever. They don't think it's gonna mean nothing. What we're doing right now is not for us. It is for the next generation. Like the people that were fighting during slavery times were fighting so that the next generation can be free. Of course, they wanted to be free, but their fight was for the upcoming generation. Even the generation of people during the civil rights time, like they know that they had to suffer whatever they had to suffer because they were doing it for the next generation. And people, I feel like a lot of people miss that point. Like, yes, we know that if you change the guards right now, it's not going to be magically better for all black people. We know that. However, what we're trying to do is set the stage for the next generation so that they have it a lot easier than what we've had to deal with. That's the whole purpose of it, man. Everything is for the next generation. And that's just selfish of them to sit back and just think, well, ain't nothing going to change, so I'm not going to do my part. Like, come on, man, get off your ass, man. Think about the kids, man. That's what it's about. The next generation, man. Sad.
It's crazy, dog. That you think about MLK said it in one of his speeches. I may not get to the mountaintop with you, but we'll get there one day.
Right. Exactly, man.
He still fought for those same civil rights anyway.
Exactly, man. Michael Jackson said it best. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them. Was that Michael Jackson? Or that was Whitney Houston in it? Who was that? Who said that?
Was that
I can't remember who said that. But one of them artists said that, man. One of them legends said that. He Whitney Houston. I think it was Michael Jackson though.
I thought it was Six with Chocolate.
Huh?
Chocolate
Six with Chocolate.
America.
No. Randy Watson.
Yeah, Randy Watson. There you go.
Randy Watson. That boy good. But yeah, man. That's everything we're doing, man, is for our kids, man, for the next generation. That's what I do. Everything that I do is for my children, man. So I just very disappointed in all of those brothers that for one voted for Trump and for two decided not to vote at all. You know what I mean? Like that whole secret society of black men, because they said there was a report that's saying that black men are the one anomaly change in recent years for voting. You know how when it was Clinton versus Trump, it was like a 98% black women, 97% black men, but now it's like 83% black men are voting for Biden versus the 97 from 4 years ago, man. And that's one thing I don't get about that is if you're black and you're not rich, close to wealthy, I don't understand why you're voting for him. I don't know what the move is, because for the most part, financial reasons is what most people care about. Why they want to vote for him. So if you're not rich, I really don't get why the fuck you would want to vote for him. It just don't make sense to me.
False bravado. That's all it is. And all the stuff that I'm reading, and that's for whatever reason, some black dudes got the chauvinistic thing about them, where they feel a certain way and they kind of dig how Trump talked to females and how he disrespect females and carry on or whatever. And that's a nasty thing in the black community. because you got brothers doing that a lot, a whole lot, especially now. And I see it a lot now since I done got older. When you younger, you don't really pay attention to that shit. You just doing your thing or whatever. But once you get older, you start having kids. You start realizing that, hey, you ain't supposed to be out here just disrespecting them, you know, these females like this or whatever.
Right.
But that's how they feel about him because he's a ignorant. Man, that's got so much dirty words to say about that dude, man. But for whatever reason, they love his type. He's like a he's like a John Wayne type, an old era dude that need to be thrown out.
Well, Brian, you have something to say, Brian?
Yeah, I was gonna say when I was down in Hinesville on Wednesday, right, doing the benefits fair for the VA, and so we going over, open enrollment, just whatever. So we trying to get people who need health care and all that stuff enrolled and make sure everybody good to go. So when the lady from I think it was MetLife or from Blue Cross Blue Shield or one of the two, she was down there. She was like, I can't believe so many people voted for Trump, and she's been a white lady. And I was like, well, you think about the South in one. I mean, shit. People in the South that vote against their own interests for what, the last 50 fucking years?
Right.
Yeah.
You got poor white and black folks in the South that still vote Republican or vote for this person or that person because of either they religion or somebody say taxes and they figure taxes mean it's gonna affect them. You don't get paid enough money for taxes to affect you in those broke down cities in places down in Alabama, Mississippi,
right?
Rural states like Louisiana. Most of y'all ain't affected by taxes because you don't get paid enough to get affected by taxes.
Right, yeah.
When they hear the word tax, they figure that it means them when it ain't got nothing to do with them. Or if somebody say something about religion,
the Bible Belt.
They give them gays right, so they go against our religion. They ain't got nothing to do with you.
I it's disappointing because you're right. The vote their interest and their interests are so what do I want to say, solidified in such old ways. You know what I mean? The ways of 50 years ago and the ways of 40 years ago. It's like you gotta change with the times, man. You know what I mean? Are you still using a wood stove, motherfucker? I bet you use an electric stove. You know what I mean? So why not change with the times? Why you got to stay stuck with this archaic view of what you think life should be like? Now, and before we move on, because one thing I want to mention is about Georgia turning to be a blue state. That was a big thing. That's a big thing.
Stacey Abrams.
Before we move on to that, last week we was having a discussion, Brian. I don't know if you heard it, but we were talking about where does the black man stand, right? As far in the black culture, where are we? And we gave a lot of good positive things because I didn't want to be negative in my response. But what you were saying just a minute ago, Rex, about how these black men that secretly support Trump, they believe in this misogynistic view. Like, what does that say about what they think about our black queens? You know what I'm saying? As far as giving them even playing field or thinking that they are still a step below. You know what I mean? Like, because me personally felt like we were doing a lot of good things as far as repositioning ourselves and getting in that point where we can be respected as being black men, as we should be, black kings. And so with those folks that believe in this misogynistic Trump or his personality, like, what does that say about how would they treat their black queens? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. Like, that might be their case, but it's disappointing or disheartening to know that they're following him based on this mind state. That's I don't like that.
Yeah, it's a conditioner. I mean, it's been going on for decades now, and you can just check out the society right now. You can listen to the music, watch the movies. It's all about disrespecting them females nowadays and trying to treat them as second citizens, and they really doing the job. I mean, girls getting it done right now. Look what Stacey Abrams did with Georgia.
Yes.
And you touched on that just now. They turned Georgia blue.
That was an impossible feat in my mind.
They turned Georgia blue. Now the Georgia Bulldogs got to change the blue jerseys, blue helmets. Everything got to change in Georgia. No more red. No more red. We're not having it no more. Whatever.
You know the crazy thing about that? Georgia's probably more racist than South Carolina.
Oh, I know it is.
Shit.
Just take a drive out to Forsyth County or something like that. Oh, I know it is. Oh, I know it is. Please.
How Atlanta has expanded and grown so much over the years, though. Atlanta by itself kind of pushed the issue on turning blue.
You know, South Carolina doesn't really have a African American mecca like Georgia has with Atlanta.
Oh, they made sure of that too.
Go ahead, bro. I mean to cut you off.
But like how North Carolina flips every now and then because of Charlotte, and Charlotte constantly growing.
True.
That's you got to have more bigger cities like that within those states in order to flip them like that. Like Alabama ain't. You can forget about that shit. That ain't happening. Birmingham can grow twice the size of this right now. That's still ain't about to happen.
It's not happening.
Fucking Arkansas and shit.
Them boys will find a way to put enough niggas in jail to keep that shit happening.
Oh yeah, you know Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama. That triangle right there. That's mean.
Yeah, I definitely want to give a shout out to Stacey Abrams. Also, Simone Sanders, man. You gotta give a shout out to her too, man. Yeah. She's Biden's campaign manager. So she did a lot of work too in that space.
And she don't bullshit around. You see the last time somebody tried to run up on that stage? Yeah. She choke slammer? Yeah. Yeah. Simone don't play. Simone don't play. And that's the thing about it, because we got a lot of intelligent sisters out there. You got Simone Sanders, you got Stacey Abrams. There's just so many of them out there right now, and you hard pressed to find black dudes doing the same thing out there doing this. We had Andrew Gillum for a little while, and look what happened to him. I mean, come on, man. Yeah.
Oh man, like, well, let's not bring him up because that shit he getting up in, like, goddamn, bro.
Yeah, and you just be disappointed left or right, and
I don't see how he coming back from that, bro.
Wait a minute, he can't come back from that. But I mean, when you think about it and you look at it, you just be like, man, our track record is really, really getting bad and worse over the years, and these girls, they doing it, man. You know, so you got to support them. And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of these brothers are upset.
Man, you didn't say that. I'm taking my shit back. Like, damn, we ain't doing too good out here, man. the black man ain't doing too good, bro. Go ahead, Brian.
Leading the way since since fucking slavery time, man. You got to think about it. You had your girl who with the Underground Railroad.
Harriet Tubman,
yeah.
Black women been doing it forever, dog.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Hey, man, don't discount Nate Turner now. Nat Turner?
Yeah,
Nat Turner.
I ain't gonna discount him either, but I'm saying black women have always been the backbone of the black community.
Mark Bessie, like we got a lot. We have a lot of guys, but we have more women that step up to the forefront. I think, man. Unfortunately, man. Damn, fellas, what we doing? Shit.
Then again, once you step out there, ain't no telling what happened to you.
God damn, man. We got to step it up, bro. We got to do better, man.
And I think that's what it is, man. They're afraid to go out here and be great, you know.
What happened to your boy down in Florida happened to everybody else too. That they'll find a way to get you.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of it is. You know, they'll be like, "Well, I got a lot of shit in my background. I really don't want to get exposed to this, that, and the third." Right. But we already got the blueprint for that. President Barack Obama already gave you the blueprint. You write a book, you put all the shit that you done did in that book, so they can't come back and get you on nothing else, and you look pristine from then on out. That's all you do.
A lot of brothers are saying clean, man. Like Barack, even though he put all the stuff in the book, he had nothing that was like outlandish.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think about it like this. I mean, I don't think, as far as brothers, I don't think no person totally clean.
Oh, nobody clean.
Yeah, everybody got their own thing or whatever. Clean. So at the same time, when you deciding to go and run for this political office or do this or whatever, put that dedication in. And do what you got to do. Whatever they find out, they're going to find out. And they're going to try to rake you over the coals behind that or whatever. But you can still do your thing if you're going about it the right way, man.
Right.
And me, you talk about that, Prime. We got to get these kids ready. Just like how they know every rapper and every other shit that's going on, they need to know about these political pundits. They need to know about state representatives. They need to know about all these people just like how they know about rappers and athletes, man.
You know, I that's one thing I do with my kids. Me and my wife, we'll discuss politics. Like my son, he pays attention to the stuff that's going on. He may not know, all the intricate stuff, but He'll come to us with some stuff that the president did or some kind of political thing, and we discuss it. We tell him what we understand about it, or what, at least what he should understand about it. And my daughter, she even she listens. She doesn't really chime in because can't say much, but she'll listen, man. So I think we need to put that in the heads of the kids. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to come back with a dissertation to be able to write all about it, but if they can pay attention to the conversation and understand what you're telling them, that's just good. From there, that way they can go out into the world with a little bit of knowledge about how this political shit work, man.
Yeah, it's a start. I mean, think about it.
Right.
When I was younger, and I've been remembering about learning about sports, it's a gradual thing. Of course, you playing sports when you're in elementary school, whatever, and then later on, as you get older, you start getting into professional sports, college sports. You start remembering the names of people that's catching your eye. That's what needs to happen with these young kids. And of course, even with Jamie Harrison, think about that. A lot of people were like, well, Jamie Harrison just came out of nowhere. No, he's been doing this for a while.
Man, that was disappointing, man.
It was disappointing.
Yeah. He didn't win, man.
Yeah, I mean, and that's
disappointing.
And that just goes back to what I've been saying about, how a lot of people down here have this attitude where voting ain't, important. It's a waste of time, and they're just not going to do it. They just set in their mind that it's not going to make any difference, and they're not going to do it. And that's what they got to change. Stacey Abrams did that in Georgia. I don't know how she did it, and I wish we could get the blueprint, but I wish we had somebody that can do that in all these states, especially these red states that need to be turned around.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that's just the way you got to go, man. We got to get everybody ready. And just like how you talked about it, Prime, it's not for us. It's for the future generations.
Yes, sir.
For them futures.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, that Jamie Harrison thing, man. I'm sorry, that thing really break my heart, man, because they was tied in the polls. Even though we know polls, they don't really mean a lot of shit, but I mean, it gives a little sense of what's going on. And he lost by such a wider percentage range than what the polls were saying.
Felt kind of funny, huh?
Huh?
Felt kind of funny, huh?
I didn't like that shit, man.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't get out there and vote, man. Brothers ain't get out there and do what they're supposed to do. Now, one thing I do hate is that even though Lindsey Graham won, boo, this motherfucker is spending $500,000 on Trump's legal defense to fight to have this recount shit going on. And he just made a statement the other day saying how now I don't know why somebody in Pennsylvania would contact him or his campaign or whatever, but he heard from the person that somebody that they were deliberately backdating some of the mail-in ballots so that they can show that they came in on time. He said that they have a whistleblower, and this person needs to be protected under the Whistleblower Protection Act, whatever the shit is, and that everybody that got something to say should be heard about the recount and all this other stuff. And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here with that, man.
She just never won, dog. And did you hear about the dude? And I can't remember the state it was in, but it was a poll counter. And what he was doing, he was taking the instructions out of the mail-in ballots so he could confuse people. They got this man on tape. And see, and that's the thing about it.
But that was prior to the actual election day.
Right, exactly. But the thing about it is, you ain't even really hear too much about that on the news or nothing like that. It didn't get that much press or anything.
Because those actions was for Trump.
Exactly. This man was caught on tape doing this shit.
What you want to say, Brown?
They probably should look into his election. I think somebody put some shit around.
You might be right. You might be fucking right about that.
If Jamie should have lost fairly, I mean, if everybody came and did their thing at the polls, and Jamie lost fairly, it'd have been a lot closer than that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see that being a fair election if he lost by that wide margin to Lindsey Graham, who's been on TV the week before the election begging for money.
Right. Yeah. It seemed like he was about to lose, right? Like he didn't have the support that he think he needed to win.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he won by such a margin that it was clear he was winning. It wasn't like he just made it.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of us thought until we saw upstate, just bright red, Greenville. Yeah, and that's your spot, Prime.
Hey,
Greenville.
wait a minute now. I like visiting. I don't live there,
yeah.
but I like visiting.
I can't even give them my dollars after that shit.
The Emerald Lake up there or something.
Calm down.
They can keep their Emerald Lake. I can't do nothing with them.
Hey, there's a fantastic Jamaican restaurant up there in Greenville that I like to go to. So I'm still going there to eat.
Well,
I go there now.
If they get another restaurant put in Charleston, that's fine. But other than that, no haps. No haps.
So what else, fellas? What else we got going on today?
Well, I mean, since we talking about, Trump losing and getting fired on his day off, everything centers around that.
Sure.
Now, what do we do going forward as far as 2024? Because that's the thing that people got to remember. Yeah, we win this one, but we still ain't got the Senate. We still ain't got the House. There's a whole lot of work we still got to do coming up for this next election. And who is going to be the Democratic nominee for 2024?
They got the Senate is still pending though, right?
What's that now?
They got the House already. The
Yeah.
Democrats got, but
But with the Senate, they got a lot of runoffs they have to do because I think a lot of those races were close. So they got some runoffs they have to do for the Senate. But I don't know, man. Does it look like we're gonna the Democrat or not say we, but the Democrats are gonna take control of the Senate? Does it look like that?
No.
It'd be they might split the one in Georgia.
Mike.
I don't see the white girl in Georgia winning again because the owner of the female the NBA, the WNBA.
Sparks. I can't remember the name of that. The WNBA team. Remember she came out. What's her name? Something Loeffler or some shit like that or whatever.
Is that the thing? Hannibal sent in the group text about Joe Jorgensen.
No,
like that?
no,
that's something different.
Yeah, that's something totally different. But
Joe,
yeah,
he's the one, the Democrat running in Georgia for the other seat.
Jurgensen, right? Yeah,
Jurgensen. Yeah.
Okay. See, that's the name of the people that they put on there for voting.
Oh yeah, okay. To throw some shit off.
Yeah,
okay,
throw some shit off, whatever. But I think her name Kelly Loeffler or something like that.
Yeah, what it is?
Yeah. She came out her mouth the wrong way a couple of months ago.
What she say?
Oh, she said Black Lives Matter, don't mean nothing or whatever. It's just some ignorant stuff.
Oh,
same old Republican, blah, blah, blah.
Same old bullshit.
Same old bluster. They're a bunch of gas bags. It's all good. They do their thing. But we got to start getting ready for 2024.
Wait, slow down. Let's get through these next 4 years, man.
See, and that's the problem right there.
No, wait. Red Brown?
Lead in right there. So on Facebook this morning, I was looking on there, and one of the E7s from the Navy back in my day in the Navy, I can't call her chief, she's E7. She just happened to make the rank of chief by default.
I know what you mean by that.
Lisa Thompson. She's a windbag, dirtbag. Blue-eyed,
windbag, dirtbag.
That's right, bro. Get him.
Posting on Facebook. How much I want to bet? I'm willing to put money down now that Biden don't make it through the first 4 to 6 months before a girl get to run the country.
You know what? To be honest, my wife was telling me about some psychic type person that she follows on IG, and said that this person made this prediction about maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Said that she sees a woman running the country soon, and that made me think like, oh, maybe Biden's gonna win. He's not gonna make it to 4 years, and Kamala's gonna take over.
That's why we need mad load management.
The way they talked about it wasn't about Joe. They saying Joe ain't gonna make it, but they like because she can't wait to get in the seat anyway. She can't wait to be in the big house.
Nah, I don't even think Kamala wanted like that. I think she just want to be a part of the process. Is what I'm looking for.
These blue-eyed, blonde-haired women was talking about this shit on Facebook. Like they trying to be, somewhat discouraging. Like, oh, she a black woman.
I see what you're saying.
Control or be in control of the White House, all that stuff like that. She probably planned it out. They probably planned it the way so Joe don't make it that long.
Man, they can kiss my ass.
Well, I mean, honestly, you got to look at it realistically, man. He's 78 years. Well, he'll be 78 at the end of this month. He's going to be the oldest. He's going to be the oldest president ever sworn in at 78 years old. So that means by the time his term is finished, Lord willing, he'll be 82 years old.
Can we get a 45-year-old president? Like, why our presidents got to be 60 and above? You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, the majority of the country is not even that age. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? We
Gotta have wisdom, dog.
Hey, well, shit. Trump was what, 77? There ain't no wisdom there.
Not at all.
Age
We-
don't equal wisdom now.
No.
Age
not-
do not equal wisdom. But
It's not with them boys, man. But I think a lot of these fools, man, they run around like crazy right now. I think y'all should still get y'all ammo loaded up, no matter what.
man, we will see, man. I don't know.
Over the next couple of months, you'll see how crazy that shit can get before that transition happens.
Mike, Rex jumping to 2024. I'm like, I want to get some shit done from 2020 to 2024. Let's get some shit done there.
I understand that.
You know what I mean? Like, let's make some progress there and then see how that sets it up for 2024 to go on. You know what I mean?
I understand that.
Biden said the first day he gonna sign a bunch of executive orders to reverse everything Trump did.
My only thing is this, and this is what I'm saying as far as talking about 2024, we got to get ready because we got midterms coming up. 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Got to make sure we lock that down. Got to get people out there to vote and do their thing. Like I keep telling y'all, you got people down here in South Carolina talking about it's a waste of my time. I don't need to vote and all kind of foolishness. We got to get that shit out their head. And as far as going forward for 2024, who is going to be the Democratic nominee to keep this Democratic thing going?
The people that's already there.
So
So the incumbent runs.
Okay.
There's nobody that gets nominated to run as a Democrat. The incumbent runs.
So at 82 years old, you want Joe Biden to run again?
Don't matter if I want or not, that's what's going to happen.
No, you can't see
just like just now, ain't no Republican was like, I'm gonna run for president instead of Trump.
You see how close it was? Think about it. If the Republicans get a young dude to come out there and go against old Joe Biden, they gonna win that shit in a landslide in 2024.
What you about to say, bro?
No, they did. You can't do that.
You can do that. For real?
Yeah.
What am I missing? What's going on?
Yeah, you can. They have it happen. It happened this year. The dude, one of the guys from the Republican Party, he ran against Trump. He just got no traction. He never got no TV time.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought whoever is currently the incumbent is already selected to be the nominee.
That's how it normally works. But you can run against.
Oh, okay. It's possible, but this is not how it usually goes. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's the play dudes.
The
dudes that ain't really gonna get no traction over there. We already know what time it is with them type of dudes over there.
Look at this motherfucker.
We talk about serious, committed nominees, though.
Well,
we need a young nominee to come out of. I don't care where he comes from or where she comes from. We just need somebody in 2024.
If all goes, I shouldn't say it like that. I'm about to say if all goes right. I don't mean it like that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Please don't say that.
But if things go as predicted, then Kamala will be the person, the incumbent, that's going to be running for us in 2024. Now, you don't think she's young enough to do it?
Mm-mm.
What?
I don't think she can win.
You don't think she can win?
No,
well, you haven't seen her work yet, so you don't know that.
Okay, so we done had a white lady run against a black dude, and she didn't win.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, you had a white lady running against a white dude, and she didn't win.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world makes you think that a black lady named Kamala go out here on her own and win the presidency of the United States of America?
I got to interject, Ron.
Okay, go ahead, interject.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
The white woman you referring to has a bad track record. First of all,
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
She been a nominee though, huh?
Nobody
she was at the time. She was the list of all other evils.
Exactly. And see what I'm saying about the time when she ran against the nomination for Barack Obama, she got booted out. That should tell you something right there. That she's not the person.
Yeah, but Barack was the better choice. Clearly, it wasn't because she wasn't good. It wasn't because she just was a white woman. She just wasn't the better candidate.
Well, I mean, that got a lot to do with it too.
Not a lot. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
That's what it said. That got a lot to do with it. Come on now. You think they would have rather seen a black man over a white woman?
And think about this, Rex. Think
In
about
this country, in this day and age, yes.
Rex,
This
think about
country is still extremely chauvinistic towards
That's true.
females, dog. I'm trying to
Hey,
you,
Rex.
just about what we talked about 30 minutes ago, man, about the black dudes feeling some type of way and going and voting for Trump. This country and these people in this country are constantly downgrading females. That's why I'm trying to say, and not just black, white females, all of you. They cannot lead. They will not trust them. I guarantee you, if Kamala Harris run in 2024, we will lose, especially if they put a white dude out there.
Let me tell you something. The white woman is the most coveted demographic in America.
Not over the white man.
If something happened to a white woman, people come out of no place to save her. You don't even know what the fuck. You're like, where the fuck you even been at? They come to save her.
Have you heard of the women's suffrage movement?
You might have to answer that.
Even if I find the vice president.
Yeah.
But I think the white woman is the most coveted person in damn. Hold on, y'all, boy. We're gonna take a quick little pause. Pardon me. Because your camera is picking up everything you're doing as you move. You go ahead and make the phone call, man. This is getting good, fellas. This is good. This is good.
Keep going, man. I gotta keep rolling.
This is good. This is good. I like what we're doing. But I think the white woman is the most coveted. Like white women get, but there was no white dude. There was no white dude to run. There was no white dude running.
Yeah, but the white woman had to fight for the right to vote.
I know that, but I just saying when it comes to black, if you had a black man and a white woman standing in a room, who you think they're gonna get picked to say, I'd rather take this person or that person? It's gonna be a white woman.
I'm trying to tell Rex is if her last name was Hillary Jones, she'd have been the president.
Hillary Jones.
But being Hillary Clinton, no.
Well, the shit with Benghazi really messed her up. The Benghazi thing.
Benghazi, the shit with Bill.
I know, but the whole email scandal, like they really used that to make her seem untrustworthy to a lot of white men.
Oh, they use that portion for the abundance of America to make her seem untrustworthy.
Right.
But for those evangelicals, they still never forgave her for letting Bill off the hook.
Yeah. No, but I just saying, you know, the even though that shit had already happened, like you said, they were using it. If that wasn't the case, then she would have had a way better, sturdier leg to stand on, and I think she probably would have. No matter of fact, the Benghazi thing didn't happen until the Trump election. That wasn't happening during the Obama time, right?
Yeah, they never forgave her for Bill Clinton.
All right, okay, but the Benghazi thing didn't happen in 2008, 2007, 2008.
No.
Right, so they didn't have that to compare with.
No,
okay,
it didn't have Secretary of State when Obama won.
That's right. That's right. Hold on, did Obama make her Secretary of State? Yeah, you still online recording them. Obama made Hillary Clinton Secretary of State.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
You ain't see Lundy coming?
No, I did not. It's a full house now.
Hey, yo, so
hold on, I'm about to push record again so we can get back into this conversation.
You come at the perfect time.
All right, we paused it.
Delete that footage.
I might have to edit that, but we back. Should I say we back? I don't know. We back. But yeah, go ahead, Hannibal. What you about to say?
Yeah, so check this out. So the thing about Kamala is it depends on what transpires during these 4 years on how people view her and if the strength of that would be strong enough for her to be able to run and get real support behind her. It depends on how the next 4 years go.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. It depends on what she do in the next 4 years. Like even regardless of what Biden do, it gonna depend on what she does on her own outside of what he does. Like anything, because like we don't really hear much about what Pence does. it's very seldom you hear Pence did this or did that. We very seldom. So she would have to solidify anything that she does. Like she has to make it well known so people can separate her from Biden and not say that she just picking up where he left off. She got to show that I can do major things regardless of the president.
Who, Kamala?
Yeah.
You talking about as far as running in 2024?
I'm talking about same thing that Hannibal was saying, like, over the next 4 years, she has to show and prove that she can do things outside of the president.
So she got to be like Dick Cheney?
Or better than Dick Cheney. Like, 'cause Dick Cheney was running the show.
Yeah.
Bush was just a figurehead. Bush was a figurehead. But I think
listen, they can say what they want about Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney going in there with a plan, and he executed that shit to the fucking fullest, dog.
They used the fuck out of Bush, man. They used the fuck out of his
Yes,
ass.
sir, they did. Yes, sir. She could do that. She got my vote for 2024.
Well, I think she deserves the opportunity to show and prove. That's what I'm trying to say. So before we just say who's gonna be the Democratic nominee in 2024, let's wait to see what she does or what this team does.
Lord knows we need a good nominee. We need a good nominee. And I don't know where he or she is going to come from, but we need a good nominee.
I mean, I wasn't a huge Joe Biden supporter, but to me, lesser two evils.
And one of the things I want to touch on that about Joe Biden, a lot of black folks been criticizing Joe Biden because of the crime vote and all the stuff that happened in the 90s. But you know who else supported the crime vote?
Who's that?
Black churches. Black people.
Yes.
I remember that time, dog, because you know who they was calling the super predators? Us.
Mm-hmm.
They was calling us that shit at that time, dog. And I remember certain black people being, oh, man, you just gotta lock them all up. They just a bunch of trash, and this, that, and the third. So, and the thing about it is, Biden apologized for that. I never heard a politician do that. He was on the town hall and he apologized. He said, you know what I did was wrong. It wasn't the right thing at the time, and he switched it. And that was a great thing, So for everybody trying to criticize and keep carrying on about that shit about Joe Biden, he did this and he did that. We need y'all to shut the fuck up and sit down. We don't need no more of that foolishness, for real. Now we moving forward, and I think we got a good plan going forward, like how we was saying. Hopefully we can get a good nominee in 2024 because we got to keep the party going. We got midterms coming up 2 years from now. You got to remember that. And you got to start paying attention to who these people are running and what they're all about. So just like how I was saying that these kids need to learn about political pundits, state representatives and all these other people, just like how they know about rappers and athletes, that's what they got to do. We got to get to that point right now. And shake it up. And we talking about this in a good way. I think this is a good flowing show right now. Brian, what do you think about what I just said about getting these kids, these youngsters ready? Because we need a young person running for president at some point. We can't keep depending on 70 and 60-year-old dudes, man. We can't do that.
You the body, Brown. You almost there, dog. You got much time.
Hey, man, I think what you're saying is right. We do need to get these youngsters involved. I think we most definitely need to get them involved as far as local elections anyway, because that's the thing that's going to affect them sooner rather than later.
You ain't fucking with me. I'm listening, bro.
That's going to affect them sooner rather than later, the local elections.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody about kids and politics, and I was talking to my son, and I was just saying how you still have like student body president or student council, those small elections like that. You know what I mean? That prepares their understanding of politics in a degree, in a sense.
Yeah.
But I think like I was saying earlier, talking to your kids and delivering the information in a sense that would make sense to them, in a way that makes sense to them, is important. I think you should do that. You shouldn't just be like this grown folk business and move out the way. You know what I mean? You got to include them somehow in that type of stuff.
Yeah, them days over, man. We gotta somehow close this divide between old and young. You know, all that shit about, oh man, you just young, just sit the fuck down or whatever. No, you got to stop doing that. You got to teach these kids how to go forward. Let them boys know what time it is. All the stuff that you not learn and you too old to use, give it to them youngsters so they can use it too.
Right.
And press them, show them, encourage them to go out there and do that because that's what we need. You know, and like me and Prime been talking a couple of days ago, it's not for us.
Not for us, man.
It's not for us. It's for the future generations. This old school dude at my job brought it to my attention, and I was frustrated about it because I was waiting on the, election process and stuff like that. And he was like, "You really want it? You're really frustrated." But think about your old ancestors as slaves that was born slaves and died as slaves, dog. They never had the chance to see the type of freedom we have right now, But they still been fighting.
Yeah,
and they still wanted it just as bad as we did. So as much as it frustrates us to not be able to get it now, we got to understand. We got to keep pushing for them future generations.
I'm glad you got your point off on that because we already talked about that shit earlier.
Good. That's what I'm talking about. Just wanted to get that off my chest.
Yeah, to reiterate.
Yeah.
All right, man, fellas. Real quick. Gotta make note of this because this was a very cool brother, man, and was very sorry to hear about his loss, about his death, man. Alex Trebek,
Yeah,
dies at age 80 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. I hope I say that right.
Yeah. You got it.
That was sad, man. Alex always been a solid guy. What did it say?
Classy dude.
Debonair,
man.
very
Yeah.
debonair guy. Yeah, classy. Yeah, man.
Listen, Alex Trebek could have played James Bond. Square buzz, man. He just had that type of class about him or whatever. I've been watching that dude since my grandma been watching him on TV, man. So that just show you how his career just spans over decades or whatever.
Yeah,
and he been battling for a long time with that cancer, and he been kicking cancer ass, and he finally get him, but I'm just glad that he's not in no more pain. He able to rest in peace.
That's 2 weeks in a row we done had two cool white guys die.
Yeah, because Sean Connery and Alex Trebek. Bro. Yeah, listen, I still hurting about Sean, man. Let me tell you. You know how I feel about James Bond.
Hey, let me ask a question. And this might seem like a little like.
Go
ahead, bro.
You know something, man?
What?
Alex Rick been on TV just about as long as you've been alive.
Yeah. Think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only 41.
Yeah. And I'm 45. Yeah. He been on that TV for that longest time, dog, just doing this thing. Always a class act at all times, though. You never heard anything about him in the news, no scandals and nothing. That's how you live your life.
I want to ask a question. I got two questions, actually. And this might seem, it's going to make me seem like an asshole. I ain't going to lie, but I got to ask this.
Go ahead.
Drew Carey took over Price is Right. Is Bob Barker dead?
Bob Barker's that old.
Yeah.
He can't do it no more.
He's still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, he's still holding on. Listen, now, to try to confuse Bob Barker and Alex Trebek is two different things because Bob Barker, he's a cool dude, but he still makes up some shit that I don't like.
He old as fuck.
Yeah,
he got to be 98, 99.
Yeah.
He was old when he quit like 10 years ago.
Exactly. He been old when I first saw him on The Price is Right.
Shit.
Barker's beauties, man. Let me tell you, and that's what I mean about
Barker's beauties.
Yeah, the ladies that used to be on. Yeah,
that's what they used to call them.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit,
them and us girls. Yeah, them and us girls. And think about that shit like that, antiquated now, but you still got people out there that trying to carry on them old traditions just like that.
So, who y'all think should take over Jeopardy?
Oh, that's a good one. Man, that's a good one. I mean,
because I never would have picked Drew Carey as the replacement for Bob Barker.
Yeah, me either. But I mean,
that's what made Alex Trebek really who he was. You ain't got to try to be funny because Alex wasn't trying to be funny.
Yeah, yeah, he just had natural talent over it. But as far as somebody as classy as Alex Trebek, oh man, I got to think about that one.
It's hard, man.
I got to think about that one. I mean,
when he first told everybody he had the cancer or whatever a year ago.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, maybe they already been in the hunt.
The show already got a standard they set for itself. All he got to do is jump in there and run with it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but he gotta bring some type of classy, like you say, personality to that host position. You can't just come in there and just ask the questions or say the answers. You know what I mean? You got to have some type of
My vote for Samuel Jackson.
No, we can't have that. We can't have that. It could be too much cursing and
That
carrying
would
on.
be hilarious if they had Samuel on their bag.
Oh, I'd love to see it now. Please believe that. I would tune in.
Samuel is my dude.
That's everybody's dude, man. Listen, from that first time you saw him and coming to America, you knew he was gonna be a star.
Who the
dog.
fuck is this asshole?
Sam lit it up, though. I'm like,
You know
man,
what? I might watch that movie today, man.
Exactly,
I think I'm
just
gonna
for
watch
that
Come to
part.
America today, man.
Just for
That's
that
a great
part,
movie,
dog.
man.
That's a
Prime,
classic.
this twice, Prime. You meant to come to America.
Right, you're right. Well, you mentioned it the first time, but yeah.
You brought the song up.
Oh yeah. I didn't even know that song was on there, but yeah, I didn't remember that song was there. But
Think about it, though. It's a classic.
Randy Watson,
Yeah, it's a classic.
that boy good.
It's a classic. Absolute classic.
Oh man, yeah, I think I'm gonna watch that later today. But yeah, Sam, I don't know I don't know, but it was just a question that just came to my mind. Who are they gonna get to replace Alex Trebek?
Well, you know it's gonna be a white guy.
Of course.
Yeah, so
They probably had to find another Canadian to do it.
yeah, more than likely Brown. No doubt about that. More than likely, because you ain't gonna find no classy white Americans right now. Sorry to say that, but it's the truth.
All right. What else we got on the docket today, fellas? You know, we are in a high right now of the new president-elect. We're in a high right now.
Yeah.
So what else we want to roll into right now? Because to be honest, that's all I had to talk about is the president winning. I mean, the new president, the president-elect winning. That's all I had to talk about.
So can we talk about the busters that mad because they got lost?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Matter of fact, I hear something about the Proud Boys. Alleged leader saying that shit ain't over. He got the message loud and clear about stand back and stand by, and them boys said they ready to go.
Yeah.
Boy said they ready to go.
They ready to go, Brown.
Shit.
What you think about that, Brown?
Bring it on, son.
That's what I'm talking about. I
He
knew
said, "Bring it on,
I knew
son."
he was gonna say that. That's why I asked him first. Listen, we already know what time it is, man.
Strapped up and ready to ride.
If they stupid enough to think that they can come out here and carry on or whatever, just bring it.
Is
But
it-
you better bring a fucking lunch. That's all we know. That's
The
all
dinner
we
too.
know.
Man, they got damn world leaders out there celebrating. What?
Got it on the news in Japan. They were celebrating in the streets out there, man.
And listen, Boris Johnson been cutting up, dog. Boris Johnson. That's supposed to have been Trump twin. That's supposed to have been his clone. Yeah, the Prime Minister of UK.
UK, yeah.
Boris Johnson cutting up, dog.
Man.
Listen, man, when you hear about all these world leaders just partying like it's 1999, because you have never seen an outgoing president this celebrated ever. Think about that, though.
No.
Not W, not his daddy, not nobody, not
W.
Ronald Reagan, none of them. Nobody was this celebrated leaving the White House.
I dig it so much, man. I don't know what I'm elated.
I just want to know how you gonna get fired on your day off.
I wish I had that picture, man. I could have
we
put
gotta
up that
find
picture.
that meme, man.
I wish I could find that picture, man.
Listen, keep resting in peace of John Witherspoon. That's my dude, man. How you gonna get fired on your day off?
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, you sure did too. That's right. So it is what it is.
Oh,
Dude.
man.
Camera crew on standby when they move all that shit out the White House, out of the White House.
Stand back, stand by. Hey, if they need help, I'm there.
Oh, everybody willing to help on that move right there. Let me
Need
tell
some
you,
help.
they ain't gotta have shit boxed up. They ain't gotta have it packed or nothing like that. Just leave
Get
it
the
out.
wall.
We're gonna take care of it.
Just give me a couple hours. I'll be right there,
Yeah, exactly.
ready to help.
No doubt about it.
Right to DC.
Been a long time coming. Please believe.
It's been a long time coming. I know I'm getting that wrong, but you know.
Yeah, you did get it wrong.
You know I
You
tried
got
to
that
say.
absolutely wrong.
You know what I trying to say.
Yeah,
Do, don't you do Sam Cook like that? Uh-uh.
Let me see if I can share this real quick.
But
That's
you know,
that's
but the thing
picture.
about it,
Go ahead.
the thing about it is though, I mean, change come gradually, you know, and we working towards that or whatever. Like
Oh,
old school brought to my mind, you know, a couple of weeks ago when he was talking about the slaves and stuff like that or whatever. Everything is getting better, especially for, you know, black and underserved people. So they just got to keep punching, you know, and even though we think it's like small pockets of people that really want a lot of progress, it's really a lot of people that's pushing towards that shit, man, or whatever. And the small pockets are the ignorant people, the motherfuckers that won't vote, that think it's unimportant or whatever. And they can keep saying that and keep having that mind state or whatever, but the good are always gonna conquer. I always believe in that. So we got better days ahead. Please believe for us and our loved ones.
I'm just so happy that we just had to endure the past 4 years. You know what I mean, just to get to the other side. You know, you gotta go through some hardships to come out good on the other side. And that's what we did. We endured 4 years, and now we're gonna be better off for it.
You know what, man? Them 4 years, that been a bad-ass reality show, dog. I mean, like a terrible reality show that finally got canceled. No syndication. We won't see it again. It got to go.
Is there anything positive that comes out of the prior administration?
Nothing.
Positive. So we got to realize how many assholes and racist bitches, motherfuckers out there causing chaos behind the scenes.
Yeah, they've been exposed. No doubt
Would
about
y'all say that it has brought minorities closer together?
We've made some strides some strides.
You know, I'm disappointed in Cubans, but you know, otherwise,
them black folk down there too, Miami.
the Cuban Americans, like they was like 80% or 60-something% that voted for him. Like, what the fuck?
Fred, I'm waiting on the storm to hit Miami right now.
They ain't ready. That boy gonna be running all the ass out of Miami. The fuck out.
No, that's still Florida now. I mean, so
I got a question for all them buck dancers that, you know, how do y'all feel when y'all look back on history and all the racist shit that happened and all the dumb shit he said and all the names that he called you and all the history he's had all the way back to the past with the Central Park 5, you know, all of that and all of that shit. To know that this man look at you as nothing. Piece of shit beneath the earth that he walk on. That's how he look at you. How does that fucking make you feel to sell your soul to that devil to go against your people?
you asking me about Cube?
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute, brother. What the fuck?
Rex,
I just wanted to know. I mean, because he got egg on his face right now.
God damn, I don't think so, man. I disagree with you there, man.
Why are you disagreeing? He fucked up.
Listen, I think the timing, I agree that the timing was bad. But I don't knock his effort. I don't knock his effort.
It makes no difference who he's. Listen, once you going to talk to that dude, you already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. It done killed the career of Steve Harvey. It done killed the career of Jim Brown and so many other countless other black stupid artists.
But the difference between those two was that Steve Harvey nor Jim Brown, they didn't go to Trump with any agenda. They went to hear what he had to say. They didn't go there with here. This is what I want. This is what I want. Let me see how you negotiate. They didn't go there with it. They just went just to hear what he had to say. That was buffoonish to me. But Cube went with a plan. Like, this is my plan. What are you gonna do about this plan?
He's gonna do nothing. It makes no sense to go talk to that dude. I say, everything about it, the timing, because like how y'all said, dog, he been had this plan implemented. Why he did this shit 2 years into this dude presidency or whatever, or even 3 years? He waited until a few weeks before the fucking election. Nobody want to hear that crap, man. He made a stupid ass move.
We don't have to rehash the whole conversation. I'm just saying I disagree with what you're saying.
I understand why, and I understand why you disagree too. I understand why you disagree.
So let it go.
No, I'm not gonna let it go. Because he wanted to do what Hannibal talking about.
No, I don't think so, man.
Why not? Because why?
I don't think
because he ain't totally selling like Lil Wayne.
No,
and shit
because he never endorsed Trump or said he was for them. He just said, "I want to have the conversation with them," and that was it.
Why would you have a conversation?
You know what? We not gonna go back over this conversation. We're not gonna do that.
But you know why? Because you can't answer that basic question.
I can't answer because I'm not him. I can't answer that. Nobody can answer that but him.
Rex, we were having a great time, had a great discussion going. So you come bring this shit up again.
Y'all brought it up. No.
You said
and technically, Hannibal brought it up.
No. Hannibal was talking about them, all of the secret black men that support Trump.
Yeah,
Ice Cube don't support Trump.
We don't know that.
Oh, here you go. See,
we don't know that.
Why you got to be the wrench in the car?
You know what he stated.
Do you know that?
Yes,
what
he
he
said that.
Oh
He said that. He said, I don't support Trump.
man,
he
listen,
said that.
man. I don't believe
Why
nothing
you
come
trying
out
to pin that
because
on
I
him?
don't believe nothing come out that dude mouth no more, man.
You gotta chill, man. You got to chill, bro. You just making stuff up now.
Oh, come on, man. You killing me. You killing me, Brian.
You
You
just
killing me.
making stuff up now, man. Cause he never said
Fake news, Rex. Fake news.
No. Ain't no more fake news. That shit is out the door.
that. All right, man. Y'all both want to talk about any sports?
You see that one with the dude, the reporter, was live and whatever, the dude, and he asked the dude a question. The dude like, "Is this real news or fake news?" The reporter was like, "Fuck you, fuck off."
I see that.
Damn right. We tired of all that fake news and all this crap that been going on for the last 4 years. It's been ridiculous.
No
dog.
more of that shit, man.
The adults in the house now. The kids are out. You got to sit down.
Man. All right, fellas. Y'all want to jump over to something sports? I'm about to say something else. Some sports or
Yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah,
topics?
because all the athletes celebrating too because Trump ass out of there, dog. Everything encapsulates Trump, dog.
Wait
Everything.
a minute.
East.
Let me bring up something. Let me sit down and chill. Let me get something. All right, let's talk about some sports. All right. I bring this up because I got my dog on the show. He got the young lad with him right there sitting in his lap. You know, so I bring this up because me and him kind of agree on this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if a lot of people have been watching. You know what I'm saying? I think this your boy the Bronze Bomber made a bad decision when he said, "Nah, I'm gonna turn down Floyd Mayweather's olive branch to help train me," because he said it wasn't no real love that came with that. So, but I saw the little video where they showed your boy's glove, Tyson Fury's glove from the last match, and I was like, "Hey, ain't no glove with no fist in it that flat or bending, flopping around like that." I was like, I don't care what you could say about that. I say that's bad, and I ain't in no way saying.
Wait. What we talking about? What we talking about?
Talk about Deontay Wilder.
Deontay Wilder. He said he put out a video showing Tyson Fury glove flipping and flopping around, and suggestion that he might have had an egg weight in there. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
They saying Tyson Fury cheated.
No.
pretty much.
No. He saying Tyson Fury cheated.
he's
Yeah,
saying it.
Wilder saying
Nobody else saying that.
Okay.
Tyson Fury whooped his ass.
A couple other people, a lot of people are like, "Oh, he's just mad. He's still mad he lost." You know what I'm saying? Seeing that is pretty damning. I don't ever think he can outbox Tyson Fury. I don't ever think he can. And he probably lost his chance to really learn how to by turning down the hands of Floyd Mayweather.
One of the best of all time.
Wait, so Deontay Wilder turned down Floyd Mayweather for training him?
Yeah.
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 Why would he do that?
Because that asshole think he knows everything. That's why.
Oh man.
I guarantee you, he will not fight Tyson Fury again. He will not, because he's scared of him.
If he do, he gonna lose
Yeah,
again.
exactly. Everybody, listen, Tyson Fury is a
I think
better boxer.
I think all I'm saying is that the video is pretty damning. It's like, ooh, shit. Like, that look bad. That look.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think he can beat him.
I would have liked to seen.
Video is pretty. It's like, ugh, that look pretty.
I would like to seen a better matchup. I think the fight would have been better because I do believe Deontay Wilder lost his equilibrium whenever he got hit in that ear. Early on, I think he lost his equilibrium. Period. You know what I mean?
And you know why he lost his equilibrium?
Why?
Because he got hit in the ear.
That's why you saying.
Yeah,
He got hit when he got hit in the ear. But what I'm saying is, if he hadn't got hit in the ear, I'm not saying he would have won, but I think it would have been a better match. It wouldn't have been such a bad match for him. He wouldn't have get so beat up in the match.
The first fight he wouldn't have won if he didn't lock up and knock Tyson Fury down, because Tyson Fury was whooping his ass that fight. The second fight, he got totally outclassed. There's no need for a third fight. Deontay Wilder cannot beat Tyson Fury.
I understand he was outclassed and he's outboxed. I'm just saying that the fight would have been, maybe he would have had a better chance at fighting, of putting up opposition if he
Indeed.
hadn't got hit in the ear. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Because after he got hit in the ear, he just looked bad. The rest of the fight, he just looked terrible.
Well, I mean, I ain't even gonna bring up the fact that his first
Hey.
excuse was his outfit was too heavy.
They say he never
I'm
said
not even gonna bring that up.
No, they say he never
Now, as a
said
fighter, that's the first. So when you lose your fight, the first thing you can do is blame your equipment.
He said his legs were a little wobbly
Oh, my
because of
legs
that.
were wobbly. The outfit was too heavy. Wait a minute. You had multiple weeks to size this outfit, weigh this outfit out, and do
Oh,
whatever
shit.
you had to do. It's
That's
a poor
funny.
excuse. Yeah, it's a poor excuse. He got his ass whooped.
his first official time saying anything about the fight was when he just came out with this statement.
No, it was not.
They said he never said that.
He did talk about his outfit. He said the outfit was too heavy.
I thought he said it, but they said this is the first official thing that they've heard from him about the fight.
I remember. Matter of fact, he mentioned both. He mentioned he mentioned
See what I mean?
the little whatever out costume, and he mentioned
because he had
something with his ear. He mentioned
Black
he mentioned
Panther
something about
type
his
shit
ear.
or whatever, and that's the second time he come out with that shit. He got his ass whipped. You know, you
Instagram.
should have left that shit at home. Just come out with a regular fucking robe and a hood. That's all you got to do. He
I
won't
know,
come out
right?
with all type of outlandish shit. or
Why
whatever.
dudes got to
Yeah.
come out with the damn the extra shit?
Yeah, he
Just come
came
out
out
and
there
fight.
trying to put on a show,
Come on,
and Tyson
box.
Fury put on a show on his ass, dog, and that's just the bottom line.
Man, I think your phone.
Should have came into the Ric Flair gear on Call of the Day.
No,
Man, oh man.
He fucked up. He fucked
Yeah.
up real bad. He got fucked up and he fucked up.
Mhm.
What do you want me to say? All I can say is the shit was over, done with this. He gonna call a career.
So y'all think he done? That's it.
yeah, he 37.
Yeah.
He can't beat nobody else, man.
He ain't nobody he can fight. Like he was like, all right. So if he hadn't lost to Tyson Fury, do y'all think he would have still been able to fight more?
He wouldn't be. I don't think he'd be Anthony Joshua. I don't think he'd be Joshua now.
But who else would there be for him to fight?
Either Joshua.
You heard the shit about this?
Yeah, they don't want to-
Oh well, shit. Then I don't know. Then I'm like, damn, y'all count the man out like
Yeah.
he ain't nobody for him to fight at all.
Well,
You know, the person he probably fight now the Mexican dude who beat Joshua up, then gave the belt back to him.
yeah. Talk about Ortiz.
No, the Mexican cat.
Oh, yeah. I forget his name. The dude that locked up and beat Joshua. Yeah. That locked up and beat Joshua. Joshua.
That big wasn't hit though.
Oh man. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Anything else in sports y'all boy want to chop up about? Boop, 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 boop.
They talking about bringing their season back December 22nd. I don't think the players agree with that shit though.
The NBA, I don't think they should do that either. I think they should wait until early next year. Wait till March. When the season usually start? Like they would already started by now, like October, right?
Yeah, they've been moving it up every year, gradually moving it up. And this year, I think they need to push it back to about January 15th, 20, something like that.
That split that they had kind of messed everything up. So I think they should just wait, let everybody heal up. You know what I'm saying? The teams that were playing in the playoffs and in the finals, let them heal up, give them the opportunity to get back in the game like everybody else, freshly, and then start the season. So I think when was the finals? When was that?
Ended September or something like that.
September. It wasn't. I don't think it was October. So I'm gonna say September. It might have been early October. But well, you know what? December they need at least 2 months to. So December wouldn't be a bad option. At least 2 months to rest.
Okay,
What you say, Hannibal?
I'm with that.
Longer than that?
Yeah.
Normally
Go ahead and wait till the next year.
Normally be off in June, then when come back to preseason until what, early August, something like that.
Right. Okay. Well, you know, if they're gonna wait, if they don't do it now, then I say they should start it in like spring. Start it in the spring. You know what I mean?
Just they start around what they usually halfway point, probably after the All-Star break normally would be.
Because with baseball, I know baseball is not as rigorous, you know what I mean, as far as contact or whatever.
They finish in the same time they would normally finish anyway in October.
But
Yeah.
baseball, they only be off for like a month, right?
No, they be off for a while.
They end in October normally, and they'll start back until April.
Hold up.
They start
When is the World Series usually?
In October.
October, and they don't start back up till April?
Yeah, the official first game into April.
Yeah, they start.
Wait a minute. So they play from April to October, and that's it? 6 months?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they off for 6 whole months.
Yeah.
Well, they go back to training.
They do spring training and stuff like that, but
About February.
Yeah, I'm talking, spring training, all that pre-shit, all that stuff. Like, when does that start up?
It's like the end of February,
Yeah.
early March.
Well, damn, I thought for some reason, somebody told me, I don't follow baseball, but it was like baseball only got like a month or something off. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But anyway, moving on. Moving on. Clemson has finally got its first loss. Yeah. I had to say that because I'm a Gamecock fan.
You gonna talk about that school?
Hey, you got a mic, sir.
No.
You got a mic, sir. You get on your own goddamn mic. Get on your own goddamn mic. Don't say that shit on my mic.
We can't talk about what that school been 43-3.
No, that was not the score.
What a score been?
I don't remember.
What a score been, Brown?
I don't
Somebody know
remember
the score. Great God.
like
Listen.
27, 20 or something like that. I think it was.
I don't remember.
Yeah, them boy getting mashed up though. I mean, mop up. Listen, Clemson had a competitive game, but South Carolina had an absolutely buzz game.
Listen. This was not to bring up the South Carolina game. This was not to bring that up. This was just to shit on Clemson, and that's it. we had to talk about Carolina.
We gotta talk about both of them. Though. They both in the same state, man.
Man, we 2-4, man.
That's
and
bad.
that was a bad. We lost 48-6, 48-3, or 48-6. 1 or 2.
How much champ doing for you?
He need to go. I said he should have go 2 years ago. Like I was like when he first come, I was like, what, give him a chance. But after that first year, I said, wait another year. And then I was like, what, get that nigga the fuck out of here, because the whole coaching staff just fire the whole coaching staff and get all new coaches, because our coaching staff, shit, we got great players, terrible coaches.
Mr. Muschamp. Well, you need to call us Lou. Call Lou. I don't know how Lou is right now. How old Lou is
Come
right
on
now?
back,
But
Lou.
yeah, you got to
We
call
need
Lou.
you, Lou. Come on back, sir. We need you, sir.
You don't want Trumpster coming back now.
He is that dude, Brown. He is that
Y'all
dude.
got a lot of players opt out, so that might be an issue too.
Man, fuck that, man. We got good players. We have terrible coaches, man. Our coaches are.
I think Luke wearing too.
Who?
Luke got the bottle to his mouth right now, drunk as hell.
No, Lou like what, 85, almost damn 90
Lou
himself.
got to be 90 years old, man.
Yeah, he up there with Trump and them too.
Yeah.
I think he older than
Biden.
Biden.
Yeah, he older than Trump and Biden, and both of them boys, though. He up there with Sean Connery, dogs. He on his last leg.
Last. He been in the last leg.
He turning around. All right. What else we got, fellas? We want to say anything in entertainment? We want to say anything in community? That's it? Nope. So we want to.
As far as entertainment, Busta Rhymes heard you, dog. I just want you to know that. Yeah. You know what I mean? The man come back with a
That's right. Busta Rhymes did drop an album, Extension Level Event 2.
That's right.
He did drop that. Album is okay.
Bye.
It was okay.
Bye.
Nah, man, it was okay. The first part of the album, the first couple songs of the album, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But in the second side of the album, like he got some real rocking joints on the second side. A couple of them on the first half, but on the second side is the better side.
But how many people have a whole fire album anyway though nowadays?
A whole fire album? Nas.
Not a lot.
Nas has a whole fire. Nas album is fire.
Wait a minute, hold up. That's Nas though.
I shut up. I know what I said before.
That's Nas.
I know what I
mean,
said before.
Yeah.
But I can't knock. You can't knock good. You can't deny good shit.
So now, are you ready to officially say Nas is that guy? He's that dude. Because
Again.
you disrespected him before.
Again, I never said he was a bad art. I said that I don't see him as being the top 3 to me. He's just not in the top 3 to me.
Are you so this album made you reconsider?
No, I still don't put him in the top 3, but he has a solid album.
In front of Nas, that's why I want to know. Who you put in front of Nas? I got to know.
I can name three off top.
Go ahead.
Biggie, I would put in front of Nas. Unfortunately, I put Jay-Z in front of Nas.
No.
And I would definitely put Tupac in front of Nas.
No.
That's my list.
No, that's your list.
Exactly.
But that list don't make sense at all.
That's my list.
Jay-Z is a buster rapper that started off whack. He had to change up everything, just like Lil
You
Wayne.
might not like the dude, but the bars are there.
At the beginning?
At the
No,
beginning,
he
bars,
was whack. Remember?
You even like him? You even like his music now? You like his music from back then?
No, I talk about when Jay-Z first started, when he was rapping like what the dude he was a Hawaiian Sufi, jazz. Yeah, he was rapping all that fast shit. He was
I wasn't listening to them then. Well, I'm talking about from official release.
Exactly, and that's what Nas did. Nas' official release was Illmatic, the most classic CD album. Rap album you ever hear of all time, dog. When Jay-Z first came out, he was absolute trash. He had to change
his first album.
I ain't talking about Reasonable Doubt. No, I'm not. That's not the album
I'm talking about first official album release was Reasonable Doubt.
No, it was not. He had an album out before.
No, he had songs though. He did not have an album out. He had songs though.
And he was whack. He was whack.
I'm talking about
he had to change it.
Again, official album release since then. That's what I talking about.
My thing is this: you can't compare Reasonable Doubt to Illmatic.
I am not doing that.
Yeah, you're trying to do that because you're trying to see Jay-Z better than Nas, and he's not.
I'm not trying. That's what I said.
He's not. We know better than that.
Go ahead, Hannibal.
Shit. So I'm gonna give you this: Reasonable Doubt, fine. It ain't touching Illmatic because Illmatic had no guest appearances. It was just straight raw Nas.
Great album.
But
great album.
Classic album.
Okay.
Nas's downfall is he ain't go missing, but the albums they just fell off a little bit. They pick up, then they fell off a little bit. And here recently, before this recent album came out, stuff he was putting out, it was
that one with Kanye produced. I didn't like it. The Nausea album, I didn't like it.
Yeah,
because it's like he was trying to rap over slow, like he was trying to adjust his rapping style to the beats.
He was trying to
the beats coming to his rapping style.
He was trying to change his delivery.
Yeah, and I didn't like it.
About Discovery.
Yeah, you know, I just didn't like it. Man, I mean, it wasn't trash. I just didn't like it.
Even though he did have his down period as well too.
Jay-Z was like when he first came in WWE, kind of whacked, and then he kind of gradually got better.
Yeah. And it just kept getting better. Kept going up the pedestal.
Like Jay-Z's albums from Reasonable Doubt to In My Lifetime Volume 1, then Volume 2, and then you have Volume 3. Like those were progressively better albums. After Illmatic, what was the next album after Illmatic? Is it I Am? I Am. I like I Am. But the next one was Nostradamus. Didn't like Nostradamus. Yeah,
a lot of people didn't like Nostradamus.
Even the one after Nostradamus, I didn't like.
Okay, well, let's get back to the point.
Did you like
Busta Rhymes just come out with another album, dog? That's what we talking about entertainment.
Okay,
you disrespected Busta Rhymes a couple of weeks ago.
How I disrespect Busta Rhymes?
Talking about T.I. been better than Busta Rhymes, dog. And I told you,
no, I did not say that.
Busta Rhymes is one of them MCs that you don't put in any list or whatever.
See, you lie. Now you lying. See, you putting words in my mouth. I didn't say Busta Rhymes is better than T.I. No, T.I. I said T.I. would beat him in a versus battle because he had more hits.
No, he doesn't.
Records.
No,
That's what I said. I didn't say he was better.
That's
I said
a lie
he had
too.
more hit records.
That's a lie too.
I still stand by that.
Well, you can stand by that.
I still stand by that.
People know. Hip hop heads know, dog. Busta Rhymes is one of them dudes that changed the game. T.I. ain't come and change the game.
He brought trap music to the motherfucking
trap music
forefront.
been doing anything before T.I. even come up in y'all, man.
Forefront.
T.I. coming y'all doing the same old thing them MCs been doing, dog. Busta Rhymes come out. Busta Rhymes been a totally unique MC.
Busta Rhymes is a rap legend.
That's right.
Go ahead, Hannibal.
That's right.
That's something to set up for both of y'all. All right. Don't disrespect Busta because Busta, by far, one of the illest, dopest. His name is stamped in history because you know when you put Busta Rhymes on the track, he is coming with it. Like I told you, when Busta writes or when Busta performs on the track, it's like anime. It's gonna be a story, but man, it's gonna be over the top and it's gonna hit you over the head with it. He gonna give you something. All right. Statistically, T.I. has way more hits than Busta.
Bullshit.
That's not a lie.
Bullshit.
Numbers don't lie, bro.
y'all counting all the songs he done
This
been
is
on.
not opinion based. This
Oh,
is not
yeah.
opinion. This
Yeah.
is facts.
Yeah, that's yeah.
All right,
And
wait a
Teddy
minute.
almost get killed.
Wait a minute. To me, when you look at their careers, both of them are consistent artists. They're consistent. They've been consistently able to put out music and have great careers. They have great high moments and survive through good low moments for them. Both of them. They're the same. They're the same.
No, they're not the same. See, and that's why I didn't want to get Hannibal in on this conversation because I knew he was going to say something ignorant like that. They are not the same. They are not the same MC. I just now said Busta Rhymes is not an MC that you put on any list or whatever. Busta Rhymes is like a Chuck D type MC, dog. You don't put them on any list or say nobody better or they better than nobody else because
So where he sit at in your top 10?
who? Busta
Busta
Rhymes?
Rhymes, where he sit at in your top
He's
10?
not in it. I just now explained he's not in the top 10.
So he's outside of a top 10?
Yeah,
So is Nas outside of the top 10?
No.
So Busta Rhymes is better than Nas?
Oh yeah. Oh
nah,
yeah.
I think you tripping. Nah.
No,
I don't
in
even agree with that, bro.
In my book, yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Nas is great. Nas is great. But at the same time, you can put Nas in the box. Busta Rhymes can do any type of rapping, dog. It don't matter. It don't matter. Busta Rhymes, I'm telling you, Busta Rhymes up there on the level with Chuck D and them other type of rappers that you just hold them boy in high regard. You don't never be like, well, this dude, he kind of like Busta or something like that. Name me an artist or MC right now that's out right now that remind you of Busta Rhymes.
But that no, see that you can't. No,
I just asked you a question. That's all.
Let me give my answer.
Okay.
I can't answer that question because Busta Rhymes comes from an era where being unique was something that was very prevalent. He is his own. There is nobody else like Busta. You know what I mean? Just like Nas. There's nobody else like Nas. Who else can you say is like Nas? Nobody. Busta Rhymes is in and of himself, huh?
Good segue into what I was going to bring up entertainment. That your boy Master P received the 2020
at the BET Award, Hip Hop Awards thing.
Yes, 20 award for
right,
like decade or something like that.
Yeah, but, I remember that. That was good. He deserved it. I think.
He got what? He won what?
He was like I forget what the title was, but
rapper of the decade.
Not rapper of the decade. It was
like a
lifetime achievement type award. I don't remember the title of the award, but it was like a lifetime achievement type award. He deserved it.
For what? For being an entrepreneur or a rapper? Which one? Wait. Hold up.
For being a successful
entrepreneur.
A successful artist and businessman in the rap game, period. He deserved that.
For being a rapper?
He deserved that. Whether you like his music or not, he sold a lot of records, bro. And he had a business model that people emulate to this day.
Oh no! Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you who he get that business model from. E40. His business model been the same thing as E40 way back in the day, though.
No, he got started before E40.
No,
he got hooked up with E40's uncle. E40's cousin or uncle is who he got hooked up with to learn the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he was already doing music before E40 actually came out.
Are you serious?
That's even else is like the 90s, bro. Not like 1990, 91.
E40 been out since the late 80s. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, my fault.
That's where he get that business plan from.
I didn't know that. So I know he talked to E40 uncle, and that's where he got some knowledge. Not all of it, but some of the knowledge of how he did his business.
Right, and don't get me wrong, I'll give him props, for his business acumen. But as far as his rap acumen, boo.
Well, he wasn't the greatest rapper.
Yeah,
he ain't nobody top 20.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
He ain't nobody top 20.
You getting decade rapper of the decade.
Not rapper of the decade.
What y'all boys say?
Yeah.
In which he basically mainstream doing your own thing, getting away from labels.
Yeah.
Becoming an artist.
Yeah.
Yes, he had the first deal of that nature. Although there were other independent labels before him.
E40 did that before him.
I talking about the percentage. The percentage that he had, nobody else got that percentage before.
40 might have did it, but it didn't reach the level that P had it at.
Are you serious? Listen,
he had an 85-15 deal where they got another 5% on some other back end thing.
You know what, youngsters? Do your homework on E40 tonight and find out how he did his thing. Wait a minute, hold up.
We talking percentages though.
That's what I'm talking about. I talking about percentages as far as money, far as
Yeah.
money they're bringing in, do your homework on E40.
E40 didn't have that split. He
Are
didn't
you
have an
serious?
80-20 split. No, he didn't.
Go do your
You
homework.
know, you find it for
You ain't
me.
even know. Hold up. You ain't even know how E40 had, when he had even come out. So how you gonna even say that?
No. You saying that he did? Show it to
E40
me.
been making millions of dollars
I ain't
just
saying
in
he wasn't.
California alone.
I didn't
Out
say
of
he
his
wasn't.
trunk.
I say
He's the one who
I
started
say
that.
when he got a record deal with an actual company, was it an 80-20 split? Show me that.
He probably did. I don't know.
No. It's probably motherfucker. You said he did.
No, I said he started the shit though.
I didn't. I never
And the
denied
man
that.
made buku money off the shit on his own. He been
Nobody's
independent for a long
denying
time.
that. Nobody's denying that.
So y'all can't sit here and say that Master P start that shit.
Nobody
That's my
said.
you just said that a couple of minutes ago.
Nobody before
hey.
Master P had an 80-20 split with a distributor. Nobody, no record label and rap history had that deal.
Okay, we'll give him entrepreneur of the decade for that. But as far as rapper, when you say
You're
rap,
such a hater,
no,
man. You're such a hater.
so P can rap. So
no,
P's
I don't think he's a great
exactly.
rapper.
No, he's not exactly.
He
And
got
most
a
number on
great
that label ain't even great rappers.
Wait a minute. Go ahead, Brown. What you got to say?
First of all, man, we said he mainstream doing this shit, dog. That's what we said.
Yeah.
He mainstream doing this shit.
Nobody talking about his skills as a rapper.
Man, can you celebrate the man for something?
God
See, this-
damn, such a hater.
I just said, yeah. Listen, I just said if y'all gonna give him all the accolades for being an entrepreneur and doing this thing, and as far as a businessman, yeah. But don't come to me with that shit. Talk about he is the rapper of the decade and all.
Nobody
he's
said
not.
that.
No, he's
but no,
not.
you said that. Nobody said that.
That's what I heard coming from y'all.
No, we did nothing of the sort. Brown ain't say nothing like that at all.
One of y'all said something like that. Talking, he got
Nobody
an
said-
award or
you
something
know,
like that at the
he
BET
did get
Awards.
an award.
You know what? The BET,
You know what? You know what?
BET
Let's
Awards
get back-
be bullshit too,
Let's
man.
get back to what we was talking about originally.
Here we
God damn
go.
it.
The participation trophies. Just go
Because
ahead and
you-
give him one.
Oh, here you go, man. This motherfucker here,
You
man.
can't celebrate nobody, dog. Look at you.
That's right.
God damn.
That's right. All hard judging over here. All hard judging.
Sound like hate to me.
Well, you can say hate all you want. It's hard
Sound
judging.
like
That's
hate
what it
to
is.
me.
You can't just come with that bullshit. You got to come with some substance.
But I
Still
think.
making,
Go ahead, bro.
he's still making money now, dog. Let that man be great.
Yeah, he keep finding ways to reinvent himself.
And that's why I dig him. I love P as far as a businessman. Don't get me wrong. I love the way he did his kids, putting his kids through school and carrying on or whatever. But as far as rapping, no.
No Limit Studios is garbage to you.
No. Come on,
Look at
man.
this nigga.
Y'all know that shit was trash, man. Y'all
No
know-
Limit Studios.
No, he got some rockin' records now.
I can't do that. I can't.
You,
I
so
can't
you
do
don't
that.
like no limit song.
There's never been a No Limit song that I have liked.
We no limit soldiers.
No, definitely no.
You shit me, Rick.
Definitely no. No halves. No halves, dog.
Break 'em
Yeah,
off
you
something.
in the car right now.
You ain't
Break 'em off
And
something.
who? And my car?
Swamp
Shit.
nigga?
Hey,
Let me-
Brian, you know better than that.
Let me paraphrase Joe Biden right now. If you went bumping Master P with them hard ass, hitting with some 12s in the back of your trunk,
Oh, boy.
you ain't from the South.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You ain't from the South.
I tell you one thing, that shit ain't got nothing on DJ Magic Mike back in the day. That been that original beast. What you know about that, youngster?
I know plenty about that.
You ain't know nothing about that, but you're young ass, man. You 10 years younger than me, man. When DJ Magic Mike been out, you been in elementary school. You been trying to pick up sticks. You been trying to do that foolishness, man. Don't come at me with that. Don't try to come at me with that hip hop knowledge. You trying to talk to me about that foolishness, dog. I know about hip hop long time, dog. Long time. Can't come to me with that foolishness.
Come on.
Rex, music get passed down from generation to
Yeah, that's what I'm
generation.
talking about, man.
What happened now?
Music get passed down from generation to
That
generation.
is true. I learned a lot about music from you.
Exactly. See?
Listening to UMC's, BTs, and shit.
Yeah, and all that party rap. But think about it. That's
Ego
what
tripping.
But that's where rap started, you know, and then they changed the shit into this gangster shit or whatever that's just trashing the culture,
Hey
man.
man, it was just filling a void for people that felt like they were being left out of the scene. That's all.
That's all it is,
NWA.
man.
Huh?
NWA.
NWA? Yeah, NWA. You like NWA?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I dig it.
Don't
I
be
mean,
like that.
I don't love
man.
them as much as I used to now, but
You can't be a hater all your life. Man.
I'm not.
You can't be
I'm
a
not.
hater all
You
your
know what
life.
it is? People hate to hear the truth. That's what it is. And that's when they turn the truth into hating. That's what it is.
Rap that you love is always the rap that'll die. It's just
Say that
like
again?
that. Rhythm and poetry will forever evolve. The rap that you love is always the one that dies.
There you go. There you go. He trying to say some poignant shit.
That shit ain't even deep. That shit ain't even deep. Sit down, Hannibal.
He said that shit was deep.
He thought for sure. Oh yeah, that shit deep. That shit ain't deep. That shit ain't deep. Sit down. Nobody trying to do that.
Yeah, think about it, man.
Lay it on him, Animal. Lay it on him. Don't listen to that nigga, man. Lay it on him, man.
You know, but you know what keeps it going? All the music, all the production that you hear, it's always a new artist that comes along and they find something in a previous production, like someone 3 6 Mafia's nature, who gets bit a lot in their production style.
Mm-hmm.
People take a little bit from that and they go with that and they're able to mix it in and blend it in with theirs. That boys be on top of that shit. They like, hey, you making too much money off of that. Let me get that paper.
I like to see the youngsters who reach back. Oh, you matter of fact, just talking about music real quick. Y'all heard the E40 joint with Joyner Lucas and T.I.? I stand on that. That shit hard.
Which name you call first?
E40.
Oh, okay. I just I won't make sure.
It's a song.
Yeah, exactly. I just I won't make sure.
E40 with Joyner Lucas and T.I. That shit hard. I listened to that shit like 4 times in a row the other day, man. That shit hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you say, Brown? I couldn't hear you.
He like E40 because it's close enough to his age and shit like that.
That's that West Coast, baby. It's that West Coast, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, fellas. All right. So I'm just gonna wrap it up. I will give Busta props on the album. The album is good. I just don't think it's great. Sorry, I just don't think it's a great album. I think it's a good album.
You're such a hater. I just want you to know that. You're just hating on Busta for no reason.
I know you ain't talking.
You hating.
All right, let's move on. I ain't even gonna jump on. Let's move on.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump in. Sit your ass down, fellas. Sit your ass down. Unless y'all got anything else y'all want to bring up before we jump into this motherfucker.
Listen, this got to be a collective. Sit your ass down.
I think so. I think everybody might have this motherfucker on their list.
We gotta be on the same board with this one.
I'm gonna go first. I'll just go ahead and go first. I know I usually let y'all boy go first, but I'm gonna go first this time. Trump is on my sit your ass down.
Rada.
Get the fuck out.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
The two men in the truck is at your front door, waiting on you to open up, brother.
Get
It's
him
time
out
to
of
go.
here. It's time.
What I want him to sit his ass down about is for first coming out with that speech late Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, talking about we won the election already. How is it that we was winning? How was we was winning when I went to sleep, and then when I wake up, we losing? Motherfucker, it's called counting votes. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? And it's never all done. It's not like at 11 p.m. Tuesday night, all voting has to stop, all counting has to stop, and whoever got the most win. Come on, man, shut the fuck up. Because the shit happened when Clinton was running against him. You know what I mean? You had to wait a few days to get all the fucking votes counted. So shut the hell up with all this whining. Hey, it is within your right to pseudo states or have a recount, ask for a recount. That's within your right. But you're gonna lose anyway. I don't give a fuck what you say or try to do. You out this motherfucker. So Trump, sit your ass the fuck down.
Yeah, and no doubt. And not even just sit down, because we don't want him to get the seat too warm. We want him to get the fuck up and get out. He got by January 20th, and
Beat
he got
your
to
feet.
go. Yeah.
Beat your feet, goddammit.
Yeah. And just to piggyback off you, cuz I ain't even gonna tell Trump to sit his ass down. I'm gonna tell all the supporters, and especially them brothers that been out there supporting Trump.
The secret ones.
Yeah, the secret ones who ain't really been talking or saying nothing or whatever, who they've been affiliated with or whatever.
That's
fine.
17%.
Yeah. All y'all can sit y'all black asses down. And I mean that. We won and we ain't need y'all for shit. So fuck y'all.
Fuck out of here. All right, y'all boy. Y'all want to add anything to the list?
Yeah. I want to add some shit to the list.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I think my brother here, I know my brother here for about 18 years.
Okay.
You know, we grew up, we 80s babies, you know what I'm saying? 84 to be exact, you know what I'm saying?
Young.
Go King run, 84 baby, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't playing that participation society. You know, when we grew up playing, you know, little league sports, our coaches pushed us. You know, they yelled at us. They made us get to it. You know, and if you were slacking off, you ran. You got punished through fitness.
Right.
Or paddling. You know what I'm saying?
Beat that
I got a lot.
Beat that ass.
Beat that ass.
But how can you call yourself a director of any program if you come in there with a losing mentality or losing, you know, type of nature? Why would you come in with that? What leads you to bring that type of mentality around a group of young men, young boys that's coming up in society where you cancel practice because you don't think you want to get your shoes dirty, or you know, or because it's maybe you're too cold because you're too brittle, or maybe because you just don't know what it takes to be a winner at all. Maybe life, maybe, you know, not an ever. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Who you trying to say sit their ass now?
this past season, well, I stepped in and volunteered to help a friend. I wish I would have never fucking did it.
I told you not to do that shit.
Sounds to me like you talking about the little league team, brother.
I'm gonna say this because of the atmosphere. The kids, I love them. The kids, I love them. You know what I'm saying? I talk shit about them, but I love them because they're kids. The kids, I love working with kids. I've always loved working with kids. My first job in the Navy was working with fucking kids. I love them. I excel at it. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Adults who don't try to do anything to better those kids are the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? I can admit I'm wrong in my actions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I handle things a different way. Maybe I'm a little too high strung. Maybe, you know, maybe I should take my PTSD medicine that's prescribed. I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not like that. But, you know what I'm saying? If I feel attacked, you know what I'm saying? Now, I know to restrain myself, but I got to get myself out of that situation so I can.
Bring it home, Hannibal. Bring it home.
But, God damn it, if you're going to be out there coaching football, God damn it, boys have to fucking tackle, okay? They got to tackle. If they don't tackle, practice tackling, do it on a regular basis, damn it, they'll never know how to tackle, and they'll just end up getting themselves hurt in the game. If you don't know how to take a hit or be tackled, you'll be tackled in practice, damn it, when you get hit in the game, you're not going to like it, and you're probably going to fucking quit.
You sound like you venting, bro. You sound like you venting.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just say this right here. I don't want to call no motherfucking name.
No, you got to call him out now.
At this point, God damn it, man. You done talk a lot of shit now. Come on.
You know, fuck it. He said it. Diamond D. Coach D. West Ashley motherfucking Kings.
Program director.
Clear
the kids.
Program director.
You supposed to go down with the ship. Your ship sinking, the ship been sinking all year. You supposed to be there to the last fucking game. For your
I take it he wasn't.
How are you planning on working with West Ashley High School or any of that shit if you're collecting equipment from these kids? I don't see the future in that. If these kids are signed up with your program, why are you collecting equipment if you got a tournament?
You like, fuck that. These kids are terrible. I don't even want them playing for my shit no more.
I ain't taking my shit and I ain't going. Fuck this. I ain't got no time for this.
Not only that, you say you want to speak with me. I don't want to fucking talk to you. Oh, some real shit. I don't want to fucking talk to you. Because that whole ass shit that you did was some whole ass shit.
You know what? This sounds like it really grinding your gears, sir.
Hell yeah. It grind my motherfucking gears. Because you tell me, you know what I'm saying, because someone's brother, I think you might have liked it because she got a big butt. That's, you know what I'm saying? You know, we know guys like that, sucker duck ass niggas like that. We know a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Girl got a big butt, he a simp ass motherfucker for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I care about the kids and that's it.
Sound like he mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sound like he mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If you gonna go out there,
I beg to differ, sir.
Okay, hold up, Hannibal. So let's all right, let's get this clear. Did he leave? Is he out? He's out. He's out.
Drop the mic.
Okay, he dropped the mic. Okay. So
Right.
we know how he feel about the program director. Want him to sit the fuck down. It's all
Oh
good.
shit, bro! You want to jump in on sit your ass down?
Your ass down for the first time ever. So the city of Atlanta, Philadelphia,
Yeah.
rise up this morning and celebrate your goddamn selves for delivering America from this fucking nightmare. Jesus Christ. Somebody save us.
A 4-year nightmare.
Go
Dog.
to fucking get it, goddamn.
Think about that, dog. A 4-year nightmare.
Waking up from a dream, boy, bad dream. Goddamn.
And you know what? Square Buzz, while we at it, because we like to talk about sit your ass down or whatever, and I told you I was going to do this. I want to put my girl on a pedestal, Mrs. Stacey Abrams.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how she did it or what type of playbook she got, but we need it because she turned Georgia blue. And I'm going to say that again.
An amazing feat.
Yeah, amazing. She turned Georgia blue.
Something I think would never happen, man. And Georgia's a more racist state than South Carolina.
Exactly.
Goddamn.
And let me tell you something. I see big things for that young lady. She's going to be the first black female president of the United States. I'm going to call that right now. Yeah.
Big up.
Love Stacey Abrams. Big up to Stacey Abrams.
Big up.
Please keep doing your thing, baby. We need you out there.
We
Keep
need
doing
you
your
out
thing.
here. All our black queens, all other black queens up there that's doing that thing, man. We need y'all for real. I just want to throw that in there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
What'd you say, bro?
I think she'd be the first female governor of Georgia before she becomes president.
I think so too. I think next time they run, she definitely will win. If she
they don't
decides
cheat.
to run for governor, I think she would definitely win.
Did I cheat her one time? I mean, goddamn.
Just do
Hopefully they
it.
ain't gonna cheat the next time.
Fool me
Yeah.
once, right?
Exactly.
All right, fellas. I think that wraps up our episode. Anything else y'all boy want to say before we tie a knot in this thing? Nope. No, don't sound like it.
Well, I
Everybody's
know
so
one
quiet.
thing. It started good for Carolina. It's not looking so good right now.
Oh no, they down. Yeah, this over. I think it's over. Kansas City got this thing. They got this thing.
Hey, Georgia did so good in the election, man. Atlanta finally here playing their ass off, boy.
What? Atlanta winning something?
34-20 right now. They winning.
Ooh,
What? But who they playing though?
Denver.
let's hope they can keep that lead.
Oh, yeah, well, don't. Yeah,
Let's hope they can keep that.
yeah, I
lead.
might say, what quarter is it?
Fourth quarter, but 3 minutes ago.
They might be able to.
Wait till it's 5 seconds left on the
Yeah,
clock. Wait.
They might be able to keep that one. They might be able to hold that one down.
All right, man. This has been another wonderful episode of Primarily Speaking. I like this one, fellas. Love this one. I think that we had some victories, man.
Oh, major.
Congratulations to the new president-elect Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris.
You know what, man? We need to get you straight, man, because you sound like D.L. Hughley on this shit.
I might have a speech impediment.
Yeah, you might have that.
That's
It's not and it's not Kamala.
It's Kamala.
Ugandan giant. It's Kamala.
I either have a speech impediment or I have too much to drink. One of the two.
Might have been the latter. Might have been the latter.
It might be both. Shit. But anyway, man, it's been a great episode, fellas. Y'all want to sign out before I get my thing?
No doubt. I got to start off by telling everybody South Carolina can kiss my ass.com. It's all about Charleston. Charleston is the bluest state. That's how we do it, baby. Everybody else can be red, but that's how we do it.
I like it. Hannibal Brown, y'all want anything y'all want to sign out on?
Yeah, man, it's your boy Lando. Q the Body Brown, signing out once again. Meet me at these .com muscles, okay?
The Alabama Slammer.
The Alabama Slammer. Put you on your goddamn back.
And now I have Big, your host with the most, man, with the gas, Mr. Popping 2 quarters. Let me get that ass. It is your boy Prime. Catch us Primarily Speaking on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram. Primarily Speaking, PRIMERILY, speaking, no spaces, underscores, or dashes. Holla at your folk, man. We catch y'all next time. Deuces.
Peace.
Peace.